Project 2, The Renaissance. Art, Science, and New Worlds. Introduction. After centuries of war, epidemics, and religious fear, Europe began to change. Artists, scientists, and thinkers found inspiration in nature, the human body, and the ancient Greeks and Romans. This new awakening was called the Renaissance, and it transformed how people saw the world. In this project, we will travel alongside Leonardo da Vinci, Galileo Galilei, Michelangelo, Queen Isabella of Castile, Christopher Columbus, and other historical figures. We will explore how art, science, and exploration came together to open new paths toward knowledge and toward new worlds, including the Americas. Main reading. Leonardo, Between Brushes and Gears. While others paint saints, I dissect corpses to understand muscles. While others write prayers, I design wings for flight. They call me Renaissance man, but truly, I am just curious. I'm fascinated by animals, plants, light, machines, bodies, storms, and dreams. My name is Leonardo, and I believe knowledge is the most beautiful art. Exploration. What was the Renaissance? Topics to explore in class. What does Renaissance mean? Why did it begin in Italy? What changed in art, science, religion, and education? Leonardo da Vinci, artist, inventor, and scientist. Galileo Galilei and the telescope. The heavens no longer revolve around Earth. Michelangelo and the human body. Gutenberg's printing press and the spread of knowledge. Maritime exploration. Europe discovers the Americas. Language, arts, and literature. Informational reading. Biographies of Leonardo da Vinci and Galileo Galilei. Creative writing. Diary of an apprentice in the workshop of a Renaissance artist or scientist. Historical text analysis. Adapted letter from Christopher Columbus to the Catholic monarchs. Reading comprehension. How did teaching and learning change? Debate. Was it fair for Europe to invade the Americas after the discoveries? Science, observation, anatomy, and the scientific method. Topic. The human body and direct observation. Experiment. Draw your own hand or face in detail as Leonardo did. Astronomy, Galileo and Jupiter's moons. Build a simple telescope using lenses. Research. What did Renaissance scientists discover about the human body and the universe? Renaissance mathematics. Geometry in art. Proportions, perspective, and the human figure. Exercise. Recreate Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man by measuring your own body's proportions. Math problem. If a ship travels 120 km per day and the Americas are 7,000 km from Europe, how many days does the journey take? Art, from frescoes to portraits. Art activity. Create a Renaissance-style painting using shading techniques. Invention design. Sketch a machine inspired by Da Vinci. Artwork reproduction. Interpret part of Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling. Suggested experiment. Design like Leonardo. Build a simple model of a catapult or a mechanical wing inspired by Da Vinci's sketches. Test how it works using a small object. Evaluation. Self-assessment and rubric. Can I explain what the Renaissance was and why it mattered? What's the connection between art, science, and exploration? Which historical figures inspired me most and why? How is the Renaissance related to Europe's arrival in the Americas? Final project product. Notebook of a Humanist, which should include Apprentice's Diary, Short Biographies, Invention Sketch, Travel Distance Calculations, Artistic Illustration, Written Reflection,